One has a right to Bunbury anywhere one chooses. Every serious Bunbury is no doubt.
Serious Bunbury is good heavens!
Well, one must be serious about something if one wants any amusement in life. I happen to be serious about Bunbury. What on earth are you serious about? I have the remotest idea. About everything, I should fancy. You have such an absolutely trivial nature.
The only small satisfaction I have in the whole of this wretched business is that your friend Bunbury it's quite exploded. You won't be able to run down to the country quite so often as you used to do, dear Algie, and a very good thing too.
Your brother's a little off colour, isn't he, dear Jack? You won't be able to go disappear to London quite so frequently as your wicked custom was, and not a bad thing either.
As for your conduct towards Miss Cardew, yes, I must say that your taking in a sweet, simple, innocent girl like that is quite inexcusable. To say nothing of the fact that she is my ward.
I can see no possible defence at all for your deceiving a brilliant, clever, thoroughly experienced young lady like Miss Fairfax. To say nothing of the fact that she is my cousin.
What? No, I wanted to be engaged to Gwendolyn, that is all. I love her.
Well, I simply wanted to be engaged to Cecily. I adore her.
There is certainly no chance of your marrying Miss Cardew.
There's not much likelihood, Jack, of you and Miss Fairfax being united.
Well, that is no business of yours.
If it was my business, I wouldn't talk about it. It is very vulgar to talk of one's business. Only people like stockbrokers do that, and then merely at dinner parties.
How you can sit there, calmly eating muffins while we are in this horrible trouble, I can't make out. You seem to me to be perfectly heartless.
Well, I can't eat muffins in an agitated manner. The butter would probably get on my car. One should eat muffins quite calmly. It is the only way to eat them.
I say it's perfectly heartless you're eating muffins at all under the circumstances.
Whenever I'm in trouble, eating is the only thing that consoles me. Indeed, when I'm in really great trouble, as anyone who knows me intimately will tell you, I refuse everything except food and drink. At the present moment, I'm eating muffins because I am unhappy. Besides, I'm particularly fond of muffins.
That is no reason why you should eat them all in a greedy way.
I wish we'd have some tea cake. I don't like tea cake.
Well, good heavens, I suppose a man may eat his own muffins in his own garden.
But you have just said it was perfectly heartless to eat muffins.
No, I said it was perfectly heartless of you under the circumstances. This is a very different thing.
That may be, but the muffins are the same.
Algernon, I wish to goodness you would go.
You can't possibly ask me to go without having some dinner. I never go out without my dinner. Nobody ever does, except vegetarians and people like that. Besides, I just made arrangements with Dr. Chasuble to be christened at 5:45 under the name of
My dear fellow, the sooner you give up that nonsense, the better. I made arrangements with Dr. Chasuble to be christened myself at 5:30, and I, naturally, will take the name of Ernest. Gwendolyn would wish it. We can't both be christened Ernest, it's absurd. Besides, I have a perfect right to be christened if I like. There is no evidence at all that I have ever been christened by anybody. I should think it extremely probable I never was, and so does Dr. Chasuble. It's entirely different in your case. You've been christened already.
Yes, but I have not been christened for years.
Yes, but you have been christened. That is the important thing.
Quite so I know my constitution can stand it. If you're not quite sure about you ever having been christened, I think it rather dangerous you're venturing on it now. It might make you very unwell. You can hardly have forgotten that someone very closely connected with you was very nearly carried off this week in Paris by a severe chill.
Yes, but you said yourself that the severe chill was not hereditary.
It used to be, I know, but I dare say it is now. Science is always making wonderful improvements in things.
Nonsense, you're always talking nonsense.
Jack, you had the muffins again. I really wish you wouldn't. There are only 2 left, and I told you I was particularly fond of muffins.
But I hate tea cake!
Why on earth then do you allow tea cake to be served up for your guests? What ideas you have of hospitality?
Algernon, I already asked you to go. I don't want you here. Why don't you go?
But I have not quite finished my tea yet. There's still 1 muffin left.
This is my muffin. I hate you.